All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us now in the studio, more Vail Film Festival activities. I have Erin Heidenreich, and she's the director of the documentary Rising Suns. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming down to our fun little studio. You're from LA, you're from Wisconsin, but you live in LA now, you've been there for a while. Do you like our little set here, our little community?
I love it.
Isn't
I love it.
Fun?
Yeah, I've had a really good time so far.
And you're going to ride the gondola today, check out the snow from afar. No
Yes.
skiing for you.
Yeah, we'll see, but...
You're not going to ski. I don't think you're going to ski. We'll see. Tell me about Rising Stars and it's Rising Suns, and tell us about this film festival this year is all about women in film, involved in different aspects and the challenges that you all face as you're making your way through the process. How long have you been involved with directing, and how did you get into it?
So I have been directing actively for about 10 years now, and before that I was producing documentaries, and before that I was kind of on the development and financing side of films. But it's interesting with this particular film, Rising Suns, because when you kind of look at the film, you think it's about men, because the film is shot in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And it's really about ending sexual violence against women through the transformation of men. Okay.
And here's we're showing the trailer, but tell us about like your characters, not your characters, but your subjects.
Yes. Well, the Democratic Republic of the Congo is considered the capital of sexual violence, and I met this couple, this woman, this man, Esther and Camille Ntoto, who kind of, they were looking at this problem that's happening in the Congo, actually happens all over the world, about sexual violence against women. And they were like, why isn't there anything being done to go to the root of the problem? There's a lot of work being done to help the survivors, the women, which is so
on the tail end of it all, but...
Yeah, but why not get to the men?
Be proactive, right.
Yeah, and so that's what this program is about. They work with the men. And we went there and filmed and got to sort of watch this process unfold and got really intimate with the men, got their perspectives, and really sort of got underneath the ideas of masculinity, which was fascinating. And it felt very relevant to everything that's going on in this part of the world as well.
How did you go in this direction? Like, what was it how did you find out about it?
Well, I found out about it actually through the producer who has actually worked with this couple for many years. And when she first, started telling me about this couple and telling me about their story and about what's happening there, it just kind of like slapped me in my face. I've always been inspired by stories about women and women's empowerment and like all the obstacles they go through. But a lot of it's because they're fighting up against some sort of male-dominated, system maybe. And so this was just super fascinating to go, oh, okay, yeah, let's get underneath that. Let's look at it from that side. And it's been quite a journey.
And this is your first time in the Vail Film Festival?
Yes.
Has it been just a blast? It's got to be kind of neat for people first coming to the mountains, for one to be here in Colorado, and then a film festival tucked in the middle of the mountains.
Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. The people who work here are great. The audiences are great. It's, we had a screening in the middle of the day yesterday, and it was completely packed. And, it's a documentary about a subject that can seem like pretty hard and far away. And, the response was, it's a really great moment to be sharing. So.
I bet it was. And your producer has a home in Vail. She
Yes.
comes out here a bunch.
Yes.
So probably you guys are kind of working together a little bit. She's showing you, I remember this spot, and kind of bringing it all together to make it feel like a home for you. It's nice to have you.
Thank you so much for having
Congratulations.
me. Thank you.
Erin Heidenreich, director of the documentary Rising Suns. The showing today, 8:30. That's going to be at the Cascade, followed by a Q&A. We're going to take it to Nikki next. She has a look at your weather forecast for the weekend.